TOMz.
Sanibonani Jimmy sharing Zanti Sanamgala Putko Scope in Sanaguni, teenagers on a mission. Monana SABC1, we're live and TV or Uno. Caddy and myself are here to make sure that you guys are entertained.
Donna Ukranish.
I'm Nandona.
Fresh.
I'm fresh.
We're ready for today's episode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to see red and it's Kulumanga graphic design. I hope you guys are like in Chili Pansy and ready for an epic episode.
Absolutely.
If you love graphic design, share Ufo because today we're all about graphic design.
Graphic design is one of the top 25 careers that abantu abayeka isikolo often we pursue namhlanje.
Yes, most definitely, but if you're one of those people, then namhlanje you are tuning to the right station, you are tuning to the right show because today we're all about graphic design. Graphic design, how is it actually part of every single industry?
A visual material in order to communicate. And also, if you're a creative young gun and you can't afford to get something that's a motivator, then who knows? The graphic design is just for you.
Let's get this show started.
Here's what's coming up on today's episode of TOMz. Sifuna kabanzi nge-graphic design ihlangane nabantu bakhona. Funa kabanzi about the individual role of each of these talented designers. Thola kabanzi about the technology, software, and skills required for each area of design. Get to know the different emotions our minds associate with colors, and how do different shapes influence our impressions. Is text going to become entirely optional in future visual communication? Test your knowledge and see how much you already know about your graphic design. Asambe. I give a fetus figure for this is Tana Kulu. Now this is the very time where you get to interact with you guys via our social media pages. I'm going to give a graphic designer on Twitter. A graphic designer works with a computer and comes up with amazing graphics. Very nice. On Twitter. I'm not too sure, but I know graphic design has to do with the art. Well, keep it locked right here on TOMz and keep those comments coming in on Facebook and on Twitter. Facebook we are TOMz, on Twitter at TOMz_SABC_1.
Alright, my Jimbo sits at touchdown as Misele Secondary School, Upper Guatemala, and I am standing next to a lovely young man in January.
Ngiyaphila chances.
Ngiyaphila nami, bani gama lakho?
Ubanele.
Banele, khosixola uba yintoni graphic designer?
Okay, due to my knowledge, ngazi ukuthi graphic designer umuntu designer sort of like ama logo.
Sharp udwa njani?
Ngiyaphila ngomunjani.
Nami ngiyaphila, bani gama lakho?
Edu.
Edu, khosixola uba yintoni graphic design?
Graphic design umuntu o designer something like I can say imoto. Yabo. Abantu aba design imoto. Yeah, badweba yibo ama graphic designer.
Graphic designer, it's a person that designs different nodes, clothes rather.
Graphic designer is someone who specializes in designing clothes and infrastructures.
Okay, cool. So other than clothes and infrastructure, what do you think they do?
Most of the time they spend in making buildings or bridges.
I'd like to send a shout out to my classmate 12A, my parents at home, and everybody else who knows me.
I'd like to send a shout out to all my classmates rather, especially Nolwandle Dlamini and my parents at home and my friends.
So graphic design, my faith, sounds like an awesome choice of career. I got the asking on my basics. What is graphic design? When it comes to communication.
Visual communication or communication design is the process and art of combining text, graphics, and colors to communicate an effective message in the design of visual communication. Now, yonke indok sugala label on a can, the big billboard on the highway, and the websites on the internet rely on the skill of a graphic designer. Now, graphic designers use software packages such as ePhotoshop, Illustrator, and CorelDRAW for print design or Flash, HTML, and JavaScript for interactive web design. The term graphic design was first used in 1922 by the reporter W.A. Driggins in an article for the Boston Evening Transcript. Fast forward 62 years later to 1984 when the first Apple Macintosh computer featuring bitmap graphics was released. 1990 brought the release of Photoshop V1 as well as the birth of the World Wide Web, HTML, and the concept of website addresses. Web page design flourished in 1995 with the introduction of JavaScript, followed by its golden era when Flash was introduced in 1996.
So okay, cool. Fethu siyazi ukuthi generation yethu likes to take advantage of technology. Well, siyazi Fethu ukuthi the digital space hasn't been around for that long.
Unse kakhulu yazi ukuthini ne? I-internet ne-Photoshop are only 27 years old. Cabanga. And sasezintsha.
Wow.
Sasela, uyayibona leyo nto. Lapho ekhaya shem sicabanga on Facebook and on Twitter and you'll see you on Twitter.
TOMz. TOMz.
Mzansi sesibuyile sabukela i-TOMz kolana ku-SABC1 Real Life and TV at Uno. Now bafethu we're talking about the amazing and creative world of graphic design. Futhi ke sibona nama opportunities akhona kuleyo graphic design for intsha yalana eMzansi the generation yethu. Thank you so much for all those comments on social media we see.
Njengoba secure bafethu employment in the creative environment bafethu. Graphic designers work for large corporations, for marketing, for advertising and design agencies.
Mina ngazi abantu abayishaya ngempela abantswembu kule nto okhuluma ngayo ne.
Serious?
Without wasting any more time, let's check them out. Alright-ke bafethu namhlanje sisithinte phansi phecelezi touchdown igama-ke bafethu usiye namhlanje sikhuluma about the science of design namhlanje-ke sohlangana nabobhuti bendawo ochwepheshe when it comes to exactly that sofunda kabanzi-ke bafethu nge-design so ngithi mina asambe sokuthi kahle kahle le nto bayenza kanjani.
Good yourself. Good. Vandaag mo BWD advertising along through the line agency offering different types of advertising services. Na dinalaga ke bongani so kina founder and creative director mo company yona ntwekiyetsa.
Jabula ukwazi bongani mina ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi kahle kahle le business njengaleli le advertising waqala kanjani futhi waqalelani.
Okay. Ngiliqale 2006. So at the time I was probably like 22, 23, 24, around that time. So the company started mainly as a website design shop. And then from there, evolved via about digital agency. From digital agency, about a full service agency. But this whole process evolution, it happened over process 11 years up until now.
So uthe waqala una 23, 24. Mina ngifuna ukwazi njengomuntu omncane osomabhizinisi ama challenges oyigigaba oyabhekana nazo in the process.
No, I had like plenty of challenges. If I have to be honest, what had happened is that the company actually closed twice. It was a habit.
Okay.
For the simple reason being, how similar company, because you don't know what you don't know, then you bump into number one key cash flow. Because you might be busy chasing your dreams and whatever, but you still need to pay rent, okay? Which is pretty much what caused the company to close the first time around. Then I went second time, Koluya Gavai reposes because I couldn't keep up with the payments. And then, but I suppose every time company needs wala. What then happened is that I kitutile hore kiphazamile mokai, and then when I come again, then I fix the problems that I had before. So now this is the 7th year running without any interruptions. So without the company closing. But it's because over the years, so you learn what works, you learn what doesn't work, you implement processes that work and that help the company grow.
So I want to know, what exactly does your business do? And it's in danger because you also do advertising and videos as well.
Yes, since quite a lot of different types of services, from like copywriting, content writing, strategy, public relations, media buying and placement. But I suppose the best person who goes through the process through the process or it's a solid. This is Lisedi.
Oh, this is Lisedi.
Yeah, he'll take you through some of the stuff that we do, some of the stuff we've done.
Alright, cool. Alright, thanks a lot, man.
Okay, no, pleasure.
Alright, cool.
You can just pull a seat.
Alright,
cool.
I'm the head designer, so I have like a I kind of oversee all the design that happens in-house. So from everything from digital advertising to websites, print media.
I mean, I think what is the role of your website and why do people have websites?
Okay, so your website is like it's like a public face business one. So big brands, they have like a spokesperson, someone that goes out and speaks on your behalf. But obviously you can't have that all the time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So structure side website, what should a website contain? You have a homepage, on your profile, then the structure please take me through that.
What the trend is in general is that a lot of people start off with like a landing page. Right. So it's something that grabs your attention instantly. Quick snapshot, you want to your website and then from there you decide deeper or I just want to leave, this not what I was looking for.
Research has shown that humans associate different colors with different feelings or thoughts. Blue conveys strength, honesty, and security. Red, energetic, bold, and passionate. Orange says happy, friendly, and affordable, while yellow is logical, optimistic, and forward-thinking. Purple communicates imagination, creativity, and green says natural, organic, and fresh. Black is used for sophistication, luxury, and authority. And multicolor logos like Google tell us that a product is multi-channel, positive, bold, and boundless. So mina mfethu sengifuna ukubona ke physically ukuthi kahle kahle udesigner website uqala kuphi kanjani mhlawumbe ungangibonisa.
Okay, cool. So maybe ngiqale nge-brief first of all. So for this one, the company nayi, and then so once you need brief, then you just go through my question and call the client if you learn what kind of images they want, copy and so on, the design, look and feel. So once you need brief you go on and you start coming up with ideas in terms of what kind of visuals you want to create for it, right? So you just do a little bit of research. You find out what kind of industry they're in. So one of them is investment banking.
So show you background research.
Yeah, so just background research, yeah. Cool. So you can also do research into their competitors. Okay. So you don't want to end up copying what they're doing. So it's a kind of a pitfall there. You look at what they're doing, you make sure that, okay, we need to create a better product than this, but we need to stay away from copying it, especially for something that's in the same field.
As with colors, our shapes are also associated in our minds with certain characteristics and emotions. Circles and ovals send positive emotional messages attached to community, friendship, unity, and love. Squares and triangles convey stability, balance, strength, efficiency, and power. Vertical lines are associated with masculinity, strength, and aggression. And horizontal lines with community, tranquility, and calm.
So right now we're creating the slider for it. So you just go to the first slide, you'll see there's like a lot of settings for all of this. There's each part of it has its own little animation, even though it's not strictly animation department. Each part of it has its own animation, its own setting, how you want each thing to behave, and so on. So all of this basically comes together into creating like the initial landing page. So as I said, each piece of text doesn't just come in at once. My stages are mixa something between stock photography nezithombe lezi sithola eclient-ini yabona. So stock photography, what we do is we go out and we buy pictures for people, because you can't just go to Google and type isithombe because kunama license. So somebody just joined isithombe sakho uzothi bazokusuwa down the line yabona. So creativity is very important. I mean, it is the creative industry. So it's very important that you have influences that are different and you just think analytically, mix in a technical skills. So that's the backbone of what we do.
Oh wow, Donna, that is dope. Guys, if you want to actually take a career in graphic design, you can do it. Study BA in graphic design. About like softwares, page layouts, design, and history. How dope is that?
Very, very dope. And put together part-time studies that actually focus on specific graphic design packages. Would you actually partake in some of these studies? Well, tell us on Facebook and on Twitter.
TOMz. TOMz.
Mzansi, we are back, my friends. Thank you so much for watching TOMz, my friends. The graphic design is actually linked to everything. From nama graphics to nama graphics out to the studio sets.
And then I'm for us, the software to actually do all these logos and branding and graphics.
Yeah. Just pull it back to our feet to get to that's what about. Way. The road to success is not always straight and narrow. Yeah. So, when would you say glamour challenges when you're now, I access to become a better entrepreneur?
No, the challenges did definitely help me working a better entrepreneur. But on average, a company takes 3 years to pick up, right? But then they'll say 90% of companies fail within the first year or whatever.
Yeah.
But if we now want to start a business and then we want to succeed, what I would suggest is that you need to get a mentor. Like the mentor does not necessarily need to be more in a particular industry. Even the time I really run the shop or they might not be doing marketing, but the real situation is that business challenges are the same, whether kiko shopong, kiko marketing, kiko IT, kiko kai. So you need a mentor so that like a mentor reduces your chances of failure because you have a 90% chance of failure. If you get a mentor, then maybe you reduce the chance to possibly 70. So which means at least you eliminate the risk by 20%. So yeah.
Alright, Mzansi, there you have it. But the science that goes into designing. This is a very creative space. So now within this creative space, all you have to do is creativity within this. That being said, your boy Sia is out of here. Goodbye. Graphic design. Now it's time to put your knowledge to the test with our TOMz quiz challenge. It's very simple. All you have to do is simply slide in the DMs on Facebook and on Twitter. Alternatively, Mashange email on tomz@sabc.co.za. Tell us which team you are rooting for. Is it Team A or Team B? TOMz quiz. Sanmonani TOMzers, you know that you guys are very special to us, and that's why namhlanje siqephini sethu sivakashele ezimisele high school eKwaThema eSprings. Yabona ke bafethu sifikile sigadlile sizimisele to have fun with you guys as we explore the amazing world of sci-tech edutainment. Ngabe niyilindele yini bafethu i-ultimate edutainment? Ngiyathemba. Bafethu sesahlala phansi ke bafethu nama grade 10s sakhuluma nabo kabanzi nge-science and technology. Bafethu yes, saying ethi knowledge is power, and with this power we can give birth to great leaders. So sesanikeza ke incwadi ke bafundi khona phela bazokwazi ukukhetha imkhakha abafuna ukungena kuwo uma beqeda esikolweni. Now alelanik Nobody says science, bafethu is literally everywhere, and it's to discover new things in this very, very huge world. Sesajiva ngoba mnandi bafethu safunda the TOMz way.
So here's how
we also tasted their knowledge with the TOMz quiz challenge where we saw Team A winning the first round.
A website address is called A, JPEG, B, a GIF, C, URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator, okanye D, TIFF. Yebo, Team A.
C.
A URL. Nyavuma, guys. Okay, masiboneni. And the answer is C.
We then move to the second round where Usiswami Unonjabulo wathi yazi ukuthi mina ngizobashaya bonke wabanokha out bonke. Kodwa ke sesifika ngingetshe manje sifuna ukwazi ukuthi kwi-TOMz speed round master ngabe uzoyishaya lento noma yona izoshaya.
Okay. So buza imibuzo, and if you can answer it, or if you know the answer, presani ibaza and you can answer it. Then the winner moves on to the next round. Yabon? Sharp get, guys. Final question. Which of the following is not a primary color? A, red. B, yellow. C, blue. Okanye D, green. Yeah, what's this one?
D, green.
And the answer is D. Yes. All right, Bagengele, feel pleasure to play the final challenge. This is called the TOMz Speed Round Master. Sisi, ready? Okay, this is how it's gonna go down there. In front of you, a puzzle. I need you to replicate the puzzle on another spindle without putting ezinkulu on top of the small ones. Can you do that for me? Yes. Sharp girl. Guys, in 3, 2, 1, 2 minutes to go. Masambin. She has just over a minute left, guys. Okay.
Oh, siswam nonjabulo kodwa ngikuthembe kangaka uchitile. Unfortunately, we have to disqualify unonjabulo. Unfortunately, better luck next time, siswami. Kodwa now lapha ka mufuni TOMz isipono sakho. It's very easy. All you have to do is simply go into our Facebook and Twitter pages, slide in the DMs, noma share an email on tomz@sabceducation.co.za. And Gwazban, TOMz ngahleli ibe within the school premises.
Good moments earlier on, this age of technology is actually new. I've seen Dr. Ali Ikona, so we're looking forward to an amazing future when it comes to this technology. Let's go check what's actually going to happen or what's happening in the future.
By 2033, images, hyperlinks, and emoticons will be the universal language of website design, making text entirely optional. Wow. Stock images for every possible scenario will be available online for a small fee, making it unnecessary to have a photographer on the scene. By 2033, GIF animation will have gained status as a legitimate art form and will be the default means of advertisement. Vintage will move away from its current 20th century look all the way back to medieval designs featuring family coats of arms, regal seals, and ornamental scrolls. Paperless design will be the trend for websites, meaning that all content will be contained on a single page, making it easier for the visitor to navigate by simply scrolling. Yay! Alright, Mzansi, thank you so much for tuning into TOMz njengihlala iyenza bafethu. Namhlanje sidikidile udaba le-graphic design. Kodwa mina ngisayibuza into eyi-1 bafethu.
Yeah.
Ukhethani? Ubanana noma pineapple?
Let us know on our social media pages by Facebook. We are TOMz_SAPC_1 on Twitter, and on Facebook, see TOMz. If you need any information concerning today's topic, all you gotta do is visit our website. Until then, CT, bye-bye. Next time on TOMz, discover the incredible world of the string orchestra, Solagabanzi, why these instruments are so special, and how the big idea of music can change lives. Let's take a look at the science of sound that makes it all possible and go back to the beginning to see where it all started. Explore more of these who are pushing the boundaries of music and see if the favorite team wins in our TOMz quiz. Don't forget to tune in to TOMz every Thursday and Friday, 2:30, Konalago SAPC1, Mzansi for sure.